Alright, hello and welcome to another video. Today is the second episode of the Madden franchise. Today, like I said, we're going to play the first two games. If I play the first two games, how I'm going to do is I'm going to play one game, and the next game I'm going to sim. So we'll get through two games today, however, only going to be playing one. We did a few moves to the team, nothing too large. So for example, we picked up Mark Ingram off free agency, so we have two older halfbacks behind our star James Robinson, who surprisingly I forgot to mention he is a Jacksonville running back. So it's kind of funny that he ended up here. We got Matt Stafford off of the last big trade from the end of the last episode. We got AJ Brown on one side and Justin Jefferson on the other side. We also have Quincy Watkins, I believe it is. No, Quiz Watkins. I can't pronounce his name. But basically, he is a fast rookie I picked off of free agency to play as a wide receiver 4. Hopefully, he actually does decent. If not, we got, Chris Moore, my God, to replace him. We got Golden Tate, who's an older veteran, to go with the two young receivers we have. Okay, defense, I made some moves. Khalil Mack dropped down 2 overall ratings to play middle linebacker, and Pierre Paul went up 5 to play outside. So I have him outside and Khalil Mack middle. Von Miller dropped a lot at middle linebacker, so Khalil Mack was the best fit. Other than that, everything's the same here. Last episode, we already saw that I put Matt Crosby on one side and Aaron Donald on the other side, so there's nothing new there. Other than that, I don't think you guys missed anything. There's nothing really important here. I'm happy with this. AJ Brown is a slot receiver, Tevin Coleman as our 3-down running back, and then James Robinson as our power back. I'm fine with that. Kickers, nothing too special. We got my boy from Atlanta, Younghoe Koo. Nothing too special. We did find Rob Gronkowski, who we thought we lost last episode, and we also were able to figure out, I thought that the rookie I had behind Kyle Fuller when we traded him to go along with Chris Harris was a star, which is why at the end of the last episode I said that I don't know where he went. This is him. He's just not as good as I thought. I think I just got really mistaken because he's not even a rookie. That or the game glitched out and he's just disappeared. But I'm pretty sure I just was going completely crazy. So going into this year, we got a 77 overall offense, which isn't too great. However, like I said, if I'm using the offense, it's not going to be that bad. But defense at an 87, especially if I'm not running it, is going to be monstrous. I'm hoping to see a lot of sacks. Really quick, I'll show you guys my scheme before the game starts. It's nothing too special. I had to adjust it, like I said, because I don't have my... I normally run an air raid like Arizona Cardinals, how they adjust to a scrambler quarterback and fit well with a... Come on, brain. They fit well with a lot of deep attack and throw on the run. However, because I'm stuck with strong arm, slower quarterback like Matthew Stafford, I went with Andy Reid's playbook, how it's more set on, misdirection plays, getting some random trick plays involved, and then a lot of throwing deep with his strong arm. And then I kept the Jacksonville defense just because it's a really run heavy, run stoppage playbook. And with the amount of heavy run stopping players we have, like Khalil Mack, Von Miller, and Aaron Donald, I'm sure that they'll be able to stop the run game and still have opportunities to stop the passing game. This left side with these 3 are going to be insane. But with that, I think I'm going to play the Colts and I'll sim the game with Tennessee. I want to keep this video a little bit shorter because as of right now, I'm having some issues trying to export the file from last video, which ended up being 32 minutes. So I'm trying to keep this one nice and short.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
This one's going to be. However, I'm hoping to keep it less than 30 minutes. With this team, I'm hoping... I don't know. I think 7 wins. 7 wins is moderate, you know what I mean? Because of our offense, I think we can downfall during the sim. So I'm hoping that doesn't prevent us from achieving our goal.
Each week, once you've made your game plan,
Justin Jefferson's going to be insane. So we're just going to skip through these, again, to keep it fast. And I'm going to go through, make sure that the games should be set to 5 minutes. But I'm going to go through and check everything. It is on all Madden because what else? And I'll see you guys as the game starts. Alright, let's get this started. So, looking at their team beforehand, it seems like... volume. Looking at their team beforehand, it seems that their main threats are going to be... I think they have Levante David, and they have Yeah, Derwin James. So their defense is not too bad, and then their offense, they don't really have a lot. So I'm going to try with this team at least. We don't have an O-line, so I'm hoping that, you know, James Robinson can just try and avoid everything run game wise. But to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. I'm testing out, like I said, a different playbook that I'm used to, so I'm hoping it works, but oof, that was risky. Shouldn't have thrown that, but we take it. I have to get a feel for Matthew Stafford because I tend to get a faster quarterback, as I've said before. He's a slower one, however, he still has a strong arm, so it'll be nice to see. Ooh, not bad. It'll be nice to see how he performs, or I guess how I perform using him with this game. So, as I'm playing Madden, I'll be honest, I tend to just throw the ball a lot, and I need to actually avoid that, and I need to abuse the run game more. So with this franchise, especially with the running backs we have, I really want to try and get them involved, especially with our O-line, how we have no pass blocking whatsoever, except for the one guy. I'm really going to need to run the ball and rely on the run game, or else we're going to get destroyed because we're just going to get sacked nonstop because of a garbage O-line. But hopefully it all goes well at this point. Matthew Stafford hasn't really had many times to really throw the ball really well. So, okay, that was a 6 spin. Tevin Coleman, 6 spin, bro. Doing great. Okay, Justin Jefferson right here, I'm calling it. He's playing man coverage. If that safety cheats over on AJ Brown doing the crossing pattern, then I'm sure, yeah, I called it. I actually called it. I'm actually so good at Madden. Easy pog. Safety cheated over into the middle to watch AJ Brown the crossing route. Justin Jefferson press coverage one-on-one. You already know what it is. He's gonna score. Easy pog. Alright. Got Gronkowski blocking on the right side. Stretch was nerfed in the newer games, but still... Oh! Not... Oh! I was gonna say it's still not bad, and it really wasn't. 6 yards. So, my god, James Robinson just got literally obliterated. Holy... Okay, right now I'm looking for AJ Brown on this, I guess you could say it's a square out, or I guess just like a slot route, or I'm looking for a Tevin Coleman on the dump off. Tevin Coleman's wide open. Easy first down, truck the man, not bad. You know, with this playbook, I'm definitely going to get the running backs involved as much as humanly possible, because we don't, like I said, we don't have the O-line to really rely on having a lot of time in the pocket. So basically, with the first couple games of the season, it's just going to be trying to adjust the playbook to see what fits with the team we have. But, yeah, no. Oh, Justin Jefferson on the run. Matthew Stafford. I need to remember that. If I had literally any of the more ideal quarterbacks I would like a Jalen Hurts or anything, I'm sure that would have been good. But, my plan for this game, at least, if we get up early, which I'm hoping we do, my plan is to get Jalen Hurts involved so that I can get him some game time and get him some XP. But that's only if we get up early. And you know, maybe I do bring him in even if we're not up early, but I'd much rather secure a win than have him play and potentially do something stupid. Ooh, Gronkowski. Easy. I'm actually not playing that bad, I'll be honest. Considering I'm not used to using an old quarterback. Because I haven't done a ton of franchises, but with the amount I've done, I've always gotten a young quarterback, so this is like one of the first times I have an old guy. If not, like, I'd get someone like Aaron Rodgers, how he's still technically like an older quarterback, and yet he still has that ability to throw on the run, and he's a gunslinger. But this is like my first time ever using just like a slower, older quarterback, so I'm really gonna have to adjust to him. Okay, so right now, they're all in the box, so I'm pretty sure with his quick cuts that either AJ Brown or Justin Jefferson will be open. If not, we have Robinson on the dump check down. Yeah, called it. Ooh, get in! I think that was a late hit, or it should be, or roughing the passer. Yeah, late hit, unnecessary roughness, but I was hoping he'd get in there. But that's fine. We'll take the first down, and we will... I guess we'll try and sneak it. If not, we can always come back with the... we can always come back with a just ISO or just something straight under the center. But we'll try it. Please just don't die, Stafford. Okay, I'm pretty sure no lineman stopped me, and Stafford went into his butt, so not ideal, but James Robinson's going to get in here easily. Pog. Very good. First career touchdown for James Robinson. First of many, hopefully. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good right now, so right off the bat, I'm thinking of just lobbing it up to someone. AJ Brown's my fastest one, so I probably should have Justin Jefferson in the slot, but we move. Okay. Not bad. I was hoping to get the edge there, but we move. Oh, my bad. They're pressing Justin Jefferson again. So with everyone strong side right, I'm really hoping the safety cheats over again. He did, but not as much as I want. Justin Jefferson. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that. I knew it. I literally openly said that he didn't cheat as much as I want, and I still threw it. Yeah, no, that was really bad on my part. I shouldn't have thrown that in like a million years, and yeah, I did. Defense holds them though to only a field goal, so we got less than a minute before the end of half, and I'm hoping to get another score. That would be ideal. Gronkowski with the impeccable speed, bro. Alright, we're going to roll out right here. AJ Brown, I'm calling it. Even though Matthew Stafford can't run. Oh, that was brutal. That was really brutal. Literally, didn't get any speed rolling out and then got obliterated and completely missed the throw, like entirely. Alright, James Robinson right here. Gonna go out, motion right. I don't think he has the speed for this. No, nowhere close. I'm looking for Justin Jefferson on this crossing pattern. Yep, we got him. Just get the first down, get it out of bounds. I'd be happy with a field goal. Staying on his feet, big man, let's go. I'd be completely happy with a field goal here. That would be ideal. Because I'm pretty sure we had ball at half, so it'd be nice to get up a few scores before. Ooh, that was risky, that middle linebacker. I need to stop doing that. I'm literally saying it out loud, or you can hear the sound effects coming out, that I shouldn't be throwing it, and yet I'm still throwing it, so I need to fix that. Again, this would be a typical play I would run with a scrambler quarterback. Play action, scramble outright with all of these guys there, and it would be insane. However, I don't know how it's going to work. Wide open. Could have been a better throw, but we take it. I would have much rathered if it was ahead of him more, and I did cheat to the right. However, it was just not a great throw. Okay, I really like a slant here with Jefferson. Really like a slant. Ooh, oh my god, he just died. Alright, here's the situation. We've used all of our timeouts. We're on the goal line though. 10 seconds left. So whatever we do, I don't want to dump it off to Coleman, because if I dump it off to Coleman and he can't get out of bounds, which is usually, you'd imagine he's not going to be able to get out of bounds on the goal line, then we're obviously out of time. So I need to either throw it out of bounds, throw it to the back of the end zone, or actually get a touchdown here. AJ Brown, wide open, nice and easy. Kind of cheap using slants, but to be honest, I didn't care. It came up. It's not like I physically went to it. And with the quick cuts, that was quite easily. Alright, entering the second half, they did score a touchdown to make it an 11-point difference in the game. However, we just need to maintain. If we can get through this third quarter with 21-10 or higher with us, then I'm going to probably bring Jalen Hurts in, because we'd be up enough scores that I'd feel comfortable bringing him in and really trying to get the run game involved. Because I haven't been running the ball a ton, I'll be honest, and I should probably be doing that more. I really hate this run. With the motion left, it's really bad. I do not know why I called it. I don't like those kind of runs, I'll be honest. Why are we getting Tevin Coleman involved so much? I think I did have him listed as a three down running back, which is probably why, but I was hoping to get Robinson in. Play action, AJ Brown, wide open. Pushes for the first? No, 4th and inches. Oof. You know, I'm definitely going for this because we have James Robinson as the power back. I'm going to switch from power O to just running it straight down the middle. He's got it. Wow. Easy. Good blocks by the line. James Robinson has the power that he would have been fine even if there was a guy in front of him, but I'm fine with that. I really don't like this play. I will be honest. I really don't, but we'll see what happens. Okay, that's a blitz and a half. RB was wide open, however I missed the read. Overthrown. He was open, but Matthew Stafford overthrows it again. like I said, if I can just make it out of this fourth quarter with the same score or a higher score, then I will bring Jalen Hurts in. Linebacker's there, but he gets it off. Still got hit though, and I think we only gained a yard. Oh no, we lost a yard. Pog. Very, very pog. I am very happy with losing yardage. That is exactly what I wanted on that play. So Stafford's not playing that bad. I just think I need to get used to him because I'm not... Oh, no one. Throw it away. I'm not happy with that. That was 3rd and 11. You know, as I was saying, I need to get used to him. And I've said that a few times because I'm just not used to the older quarterback. But once I get used to him, I'm sure I'll be fine. Because I used to actually never really scramble the ball before I realized that it's broken. Or just at least throw on the run as well. So, yeah. What was that? That went like 15 yards? 20 yards at the most? Bruh, was that our kicker or something? We have to sort that out because that was trash. Holy. Another turnover for the defense. 2 on the day. Love that. This should take us to the 4th. Nice, good trucking. Alright, going into the 4th, you know what time it is? We're gonna bring in Jalen Hurts. Primarily because I want to get him time. We have enough of a score that if we get a field goal here, we'll be fine. Plus, since we're gonna be running the ball more, with him in, we can do a lot more quarterback runs or like scrambles. So keep the defense on their toes. Nice blocks. Couldn't get the first though, but that's fine. See, I'm pretty sure that I'm only gonna really show you guys this 4th quarter if anything interesting happens because I'm mostly gonna be playing it smart and just burning the clock. So if anything exciting happens, you'll see it. But most likely, if nothing really exciting happens, you guys will just see the end of the 4th quarter and the end of the game. There's no way we shouldn't lose this. So yeah, let's see what happens. You know what? Why not? Golden Tate, old vet, put him on a streak. Safety's cheating his way, so I'm definitely not throwing it. Matthew Stafford scrambling, throws it to Gronkowski. He has a block in front of him. Oh, that wasn't Stafford. That was Jalen Hurts. I was wondering why he was faster. All right, we should be running the ball here, but I'm gonna try and get a fullback involved. Chuck the man in front of you. First down, Pog. Very good. All right, let's see if we can get. I was hoping this would be James Robinson to get him a 2nd touchdown, but that's fine. They played man coverage on Tevin Coleman. Easy. All right, that's gonna secure the game. It was not a bad game. I'm pretty happy with their overall performance. From here, I'm just gonna skip to the end of the game because there's no point in playing it. 2 minutes left. We're up enough scores that will be fun. Defense played so well though, like actually insane. All right, so with that, the game is easily won. I think we got a field goal in the end there, and they got another touchdown during the sim of the last 2 minutes, but that's not too bad. I didn't care. Overall, not a bad game. Let's just go and check post-game stats. They had Jordan Love, he's a solid quarterback. He's the one I usually main, but he's very similar to Jalen Hurts, so I'm fine with I got him. But 2 interceptions for our defense from him. Matthew Stafford, not a terrible game, definitely not a great game, you know, didn't even push 200 yards. We didn't pass a lot. Like I said, I was trying to get running backs involved, so that wasn't too bad. Jalen Hurts came in, we ran the ball a lot, so he wasn't throwing a bunch, but he was 4 for 4, and he had a touchdown on a dump off to Tevin Coleman, so not bad, good to see him. Rushing the ball, James Robinson didn't have a lot of carries. I thought I had more carries, but we'll get him more involved next week. It was a very defensive game this game. But he had 25 yards and a touchdown, not bad. Tevin Coleman didn't have good of a rushing game, but I'm pretty sure he had a decent receiving game. Gronkowski, our most targeted, next to Tevin Coleman with 50 yards. Tevin Coleman, like I said, a bit better, 30 yards receiving and a touchdown. Who else? Justin Jefferson, 100 yards practically and a touchdown, not bad, great to see. AJ Brown, a touchdown and 30 yards, not terrible. Fullback had 10 yards, and James Robinson only had 1 catch for 4 yards. Quite an easy game. Wasn't ever really close looking at the stats. It was by far we were in the lead non-stop, controlling the game. So that's things we love to see. Alright, and we're back to the main screen. So again, quite an easy game, wasn't really that close. Finished score 28-17. We saw the post-game stats, so basically what we're gonna do Didn't seem like we have any upgrades. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance the next week, see if there's anything we need to do, like any talks with the team, any injuries we have to change. If not, we're just going to simulate the game and we're going to see what happens. So for this next game playing Tennessee, they're 0-1. This is in division, so it'd be great if we got a win here. They have Jalen Ramsey. I'm not going to be playing it, so I'm not going to really have control over how it goes, but I think we're just going to disregard him because I have a feeling with Matthew Stafford that he is going to throw at least one pick in this game. I got to sneeze. Nothing's coming. Okay, I already know it's going to probably happen later. But anyways, so we're going to do our weekly training real quick. Looking at their team, they have a 77 overall offense, 89 overall defense. Alright, we're going to check that out afterwards. We're not playing the game, however, I'm going to go check their defensive roster, because if they have an 89 overall defense, that's better than ours, and I thought ours was stacked. Like, who do they have? Obviously, we already established they have Jalen Ramsey. We have an 87 with our players. So really quick, just for fun, I want to see who they have. 89 defense? Like, their offense is equal with us at 77, but 89? You kidding me? Titans, right? Yeah. So they got Jalen Ramsey, Bobby Swags, Vita Vea. Who else they got? Trey Flowers isn't too bad. Their left end's hurt. I don't know how. Maybe they just have good depth, but you know, it's nothing. It's not like they have an insane, you know, defense really. Compared to ours, they only have 2 top players, 3. Yeah, 3 top players. And Vita Vea is only a star. So I think they just have better depth than us. Like, we have a solid starter roster, but we have nothing really underneath them. I think these guys just have an overall well team. They have 2 at quarterback as well, which is good for them. And Trubisky. Huh. Okay. Competing, I guess. You know, they just have a lot of strong depth at linebacker, and obviously Jalen Ramsey. So let's go through, let's do our upgrades real quick. Only Josh Sweat, don't really care about him, so we're just going to auto that. And we're going to do this game simulated, and we're going to see what happens. I'm hoping, because it's in division, like I said, 2-0 in the division would be ideal. It would be a great start. It'd be a good way to end the video as well, so let's see what happens. Hopefully, we get a blowout. We'll check the game stats to see how everyone did, but I'm hoping to see a blowout on the top left of the screen. Let's go! I called it too. Hog, 31-17 if you look at the top left of the screen. Absolutely destroyed. Let's see how he did, shutting down. We did shut down Jalen Ramsey, although I did choose the lowest option, so that's not a shocker. Extra XP for our receivers. What else? Offensive coordinator wants to prep for Thursday. This is going to be like a rest over preparation, right? Yeah. We're on a 2-game winning streak, so I'm going to emphasize rest, making sure no one gets injured, because let's just keep the momentum going, if you know what I mean. So, just to end off the video, we're not going to play any more games, but I'm going to go through, I'm going to do some of my upgrades, I'm going to do my weekly training. I saw that I have scouting points, so we're going to go through and start to scout some players, figure out where we need to improve where, although the draft is a while away, but it doesn't matter. And we'll check our game stats from last game. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off this, I guess you could say, non-gaming portion of the video. And let's check how we did last week. So as we saw, 31-17, absolute blowout against the Titans. So I would love to see week 2. Let's scroll to our game. I'd love to see the game stats to see how it was. So we had 305 total offensive yards, 65 rushing yards, and 240 passing yards. So they had more yards than us, and they had more first downs. So, and they had more yards gained. Neither team had any turnovers. We had less third down conversions. How did we win this? Red zone percentage, we were worse. Penalty yards were relatively even. Possession were relatively even. I don't know how we won this, I'll be honest. Unless we just had, like, looking at the top, they just never got it going, but we had a really strong first half, just like last game. But, like, let's just see. So Stafford had a great game, you know, almost 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, pretty clean, no interceptions. Tua, relatively similar game, however only 1 touchdown, so not relatively similar, sorry. He had 300 yards, he had more yards. Rushing game, Robinson, love to see that. Another 50-yard rushing game with a touchdown. Very good. Where is Tevin Coleman? Did pretty bad, and we got Mark Ingram involved, it seems like. Receiving, AJ Brown with a monstrous game, bro. 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. I guess it's nice to get him a good game after Justin Jefferson had a good game. Justin Jefferson in this game still had a touchdown, but only around 30 yards. Robinson, I want to get him involved more because it seems like the past 2 games we haven't got him involved a lot. Like, he did get a rushing touchdown, like we established. However, I still want to get him involved more because he has a ton of potential, as we've seen this year in real life. So I really want to try and get him involved more, if that makes sense. That'd be ideal. Looking at the defense, Bobby Swags, as we already established, was going to be a problem. Looking at sacks, okay, Khalil Mack had 1.5. The middle linebacker rookie behind Khalil Mack had a sack. Brandon Williams, our top D tackle, had a sack, and Demontrez Jones. That probably explains why. I was trying to figure out, with no turnovers in a relatively even game, how we really got to the place we did and like took advantage and got to the early start. And it seems like they just couldn't stop the pressure, because with total we have 2, 3, 4. We had 5 total sacks when they had none. So yes, what's his name? Bobby Wagner had a lot of like solo tackles, but we were pressuring them in the pocket, that's for sure. So yeah, not a bad game overall. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. So yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna quickly check to finish off the video. We're gonna go do our scouting report and figure out where we want to be scouting where. And we're also just gonna really check really quickly check this to see if there's any important signings this year we have to worry about it. Youngwei Koo, not really important, neither is our punter. I'm not looking to keep Mark Ingram again, he's just kind of there. Fullback, meh. He's only 3 mil, so maybe. There's really no one here that's worth keeping except some of our O-linemen, but I'm hoping with this draft we're going to primarily focus on O-line. A lot of them are relatively cheap, so I'm sure we'd be able to bring some of them back, but, you know, it's not like we have a ton of major decisions. We do have this left guard who would be ideal to keep, but we don't have to worry about negotiation just yet. So, let's just go through here. As I've already said, I think it'd be cool to get some auto-generated rookies in so that I don't necessarily automatically know how good someone's going to be. However, just for fun, we are going to go with the 2021 draft class. Now, this one is an older one. This was made at the start of the year. Our internet right now is not ideal, so I could download a more recent one. However, it's a lot easier just to use one I've already had saved on this. But just be in mind that it is older. So for example, this is before Mac Jones and them won the national championship, so he's going to have a lower overall rating and like be perceived lower. And yeah, so there's going to be certain players that are going to be lower than they actually are or actually should be, but it's still real players and it's still based on at some point in a season, although I want to say it's probably like almost half a year old. You know, so looking at the team, here's what we want. We have 2 first-round picks, so I want a quarterback, and I want to get an O-lineman, preferably a tackle, because quarterback, we don't have anyone. Matthew Stafford, I want to trade away at midway through the season and end up having Jalen Hurts as my starter for the rest of the season, because I think I can get more picks out of Stafford for this draft specifically. So I want to get a quarterback with one of my picks, and like in real life and in this game, there's 4 top quarterbacks. Mac Jones is going to fall later in the first round in real life, so he's not actually a 3rd pick. But these 4 are definitely going to be in the first round and definitely high. So we got Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. This is probably the order I would put them in, Justin Fields being my personal favorite. But this is I'd say this should be the order. Zach Wilson they have higher because the Jets are more involved in looking at him. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So what would be ideal in this would to be a scrambler quarterback. Because it fits my personal Madden play style more. So with those 4, there's no one else that really matters. Like I'll check out Mac Jones really quick, but you know, undrafted shouldn't be his potential, but that's fine. So quarterbacks, we already knew that. And then the other thing, I'm pretty sure Caleb Huntley is now up, like in real life, he's up to a 2nd. So I would imagine he'd be, yeah, A trucking, A- carrying. We'll see what he actually is, but I imagine he'd be up there. Because in real life, he's gotten his way up to like an early 2nd rounder. So if he's down as a 6th rounder, I'm assuming he'll be a solid halfback that we can grab late. But just to go through, our defense looking on the left side is insane. Like, it is cracked. We shouldn't have to do any defensive needs unless, like, you know, someone retires, but we have a relatively young team. So our main goal for this draft, with all the picks we have, because like we established last episode, we have like an extra 4th, an extra 3rd, and we have an extra 1st. So with our picks, we want to get O-linemen. I know there's a good amount of tackles, like I said before, and I need a tackle because, you know, both sides are really struggling. And then no left guards and barely any centers. So our aim would be to get one of these top 4 left tackles, and this guy is insane. Like, in the real draft, he's already going to be going as like the first O-lineman off the board from Oregon. We don't have any, obviously, scouting points left, but he would be insane to grab. That is ideal. Other than that, you know, like, there's, what's his name? The left outside linebacker. This guy, he's projected as the 3rd round. However, I'm assuming because he's projected to go mid-1st round, that his potential is a lot higher. But we don't need to worry about linebackers. As I said, our main worry in this upcoming draft is going to be getting a solid quarterback of the future and franchise quarterback, and then legitimately just spending all the rest of our picks on O-line, and then maybe later getting a late receiver or a halfback. I think it would be cool with my first 2 first-round picks getting an O-lineman and a quarterback to get another young receiver, because we don't have a 3rd receiver really. Golden Tate's old and he actually potentially will drop a lot, so it would be cool to get a stronger receiver. And with the 6 first-round receivers here, I'm hoping one of them will fall to our 2nd-round pick. Like, I'd be fine with this guy, but I have to go through and check their potential. I know Jamar Chase is insane. I know Devontae Smith is insane. And I know Jalen Waddle. Those are all top picks. But I'm hoping I can get, or like one of these first rounders will slip down to the 2nd round, and I'll have an early 2nd rounder. Terrence Marshall, I know, is like up there as well. So I'm assuming he'll be a diamond in the rough, I guess you could say. But, you know, other than that, our goal for this draft, as I've said, is quarterback and O-line, and that's legitimately it. So, really quick, just to end off the video, I don't know what I want to do. There's one more thing I said, but I can't really remember, so if I did forget anything, I'm sorry. But I don't know what I want to do. How about this? Because we still have time, I will simulate this game. If we go 3-0, then we'll cap it off. If we go 2-1, we'll still cap it off. But it'd be awesome to see a 2-0 victory, because in our division, we're all 0-2. So this would be an important win. So I will sim this one really quick. That's why I almost forgot, weekly training. So I'll sim this one and we'll end the video. So let's just really quickly go through, do our training, simulate this game, and we'll outro the video. Alright, so as I said, we're going to really quickly just simulate this game. Primarily because we still have a little bit of extra time, because we finished off the end of the game just simulating it of our game we actually played. So typically I don't know if we'll actually follow that, but hopefully we'll just play one and sim one. But sadly at the top it was a close game, but it seems like that we did lose going 2-1. We still stay top of our division, not that it really matters this early. You know, that kind of sucks, but we move. I'll quickly go through. I'll upgrade all these guys. I was trying to upgrade Justin Jefferson there, however, it wouldn't let me scroll down to him. So yeah, I think I'll cap it off here. I don't want to go through and start anything else that's new. So I have stuff to do at the start of next episode. I'll go through, scout the players, like I said, quarterbacks and O-line. Go through, do my weekly training. We'll play the Bengals and we'll simulate the Houston game. I'll think about the format. I may do 2 actual played games, depending on how long you'll actually stretch out. So in the next video, 100% we'll be playing the Bengals and the Houston Texans. However, and we'll 100% be playing at least one of them. However, one may be simmed, one may be played. I don't know yet. I'll have to try and figure that out. But we have definitely a lot of things to do. I'm pretty happy with how our team has been performing and shaping out. So yeah, we have a little bit of a checklist for next episode. We have to get through the 2 games, whether we play both or not. We have to go through, scout our players, do our weekly training, and the very first thing I'm going to do next episode is check the stats on the close Miami game. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Again, I have a lot of fun making this series. Hopefully this one's shorter than the last one being 32 minutes. I imagine it will be because we had the draft last episode. So I'm hoping to keep these shorter because I'm having a lot of issues exporting the video and the audio for my video. So hopefully this one's shorter, I can get it out quick. I'm hoping I can just bang out a ton of videos over this April break, March break. So yeah, anyways, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.